Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and today what I want to do is a show thanking a viewer, subscriber for donating to my channel. The viewer, subscriber was nice enough to donate $10 to my. Sometimes when you watch my videos, you'll see up in the screen it'll say support Darkmoon Doll. Well, that was indeed what she did, and she sent me that through my PayPal. So that was really kind of you. Thank you so much, viewer, subscriber. I also asked this person, is there anything that they would like for me to talk about in a show to show my appreciation? So this person told me that they have an interest in, they liked the dream videos that I do, and I'm gonna talk about that more, elaborate on the dream world. And some of the things that I found on the way, like books. I want to share a specific book by this author, and by this man, basically, who a lot of people know of as Edgar Cayce. I don't know if everybody knows about Edgar Cayce, but if you don't know about Edgar Cayce was known as a sleeping prophet. What that means is that he would go into a sleep and he would be able to help diagnose people that come to him for advice on health issues, marital issues, what have you. It just, dietary issues, you name it. He would go into a sleep and just get the answers through the dream time. So I really feel like the dream world is very important and something that we really should pay attention to, but we don't all the time. This is a book that I have about Edgar Cayce. I've got, I think, 2 more books by him, about him. This isn't by him, but this was by Elsie Sechrist and Hugh Lynn Cayce. I believe Hugh Lynn Cayce was Edgar Cayce's son, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, he was a very wonderful guy. He gave and gave and gave. But yeah, this is called Dreams, Your Magic Mirror with Interpretations of Edgar Cayce. So within this book, it just lays out everything that you could think of that could be in the dream world. I had initially started this show, this dream talk show, saying that everybody has their own personal dream language, and a boat to you in a dream will mean something different to someone else in a dream. I do believe that. There could have been a time where people collectively dreamed the same dream. I'm thinking because people were a lot closer and they lived in a community situation. So, but as time went on, people were no longer in these communities. They were no longer living in tribes. They just began to live independently and create their own families outside any tribe or that kind of a structure. So maybe that is when we started to dream more independently. I mean, that's just a theory I came up with just by reading some old folklore or about Aborigines talking about dreaming collectively, dreaming together, having the same dream. So with people in their 9-to-5 jobs and how busy they are, a lot of times these kind of concepts and ideas are very foreign and very so far away from anything that anybody wants to pay attention to. And that's where we've lost our way. So I wanted to read to you he has in here talking about different symbols in dreams, and they're using automobiles as symbols. I've had a lot of dreams with automobiles in them for many reasons, and the basic reason is I have a fear of driving. So I know that's why I have a lot of automobile dreams, and being able to, I guess, see that and see the reality of that without getting into detail. I've had many dreams, like I said, with automobiles in it. One specific one that I can think of is one where I was in it was kind of like a truck type of deal with me and my sister. I was in the passenger seat, and a huge truck, came right through the vehicle we were in, and the truck went straight through my body. Like I could feel the impact and everything of that truck going through me, and then straight through the whole vehicle, and then was gone. Almost like it was a ghost truck, or it was an imprint of it might have been an imprint of an incident happened in that area. The more that I look back on that dream, I start to get that kind of insight from it. And that's what happens when you do write your dreams down, especially really profound ones that are trying to wake you up. I think the ones that are the most startling and in your face are really trying to wake you up. And maybe sometimes it could be a warning sign. So I just want to read to you a little bit about this. This is this chapter about automobiles as symbols. An automobile often symbolizes the physical body because the body is the mechanical vehicle, the means of transport of the eternal you, the soul. Therefore, in a dream, the driving mechanism of a car can represent the various anatomical parts of the dreamer. An executive dreamed that one of his customers, a Miss Carlton, was driving one of his cars, a Chevrolet, so recklessly that she was endangering life, limb, and property. He went to chastise her and found she lived in an Italian neighborhood. Here we found that the dream was warning the man of his own recklessness. Miss Carlton and her Chevrolet represented the white Chevrolet which he himself drove. Italians to him symbolized a volatile temperament, thus the Italian neighborhood she lived in was his own impatience and the cause of his reckless driving. He decided to improve his driving manners. The car in the following dream again related literally to the dreamer's driving habits. This woman dreamed she was sitting in a baby's high chair behind the wheel of her car, which made it impossible to reach the wheel and control the car. After much effort on both our parts to interpret this dream, the woman realized that many times she had arrived at her destination with no recollection of the drive there. The dream was warning her to keep mentally alert while she was at the wheel, and because she took the dream to heart, it was not repeated. The high chair symbolized the mind which was too far away. The baby's high chair stressed the immaturity of such an approach to driving. So that's kind of interesting perspective on automobiles as symbols within dreams. I mean, have you guys had dreams with automobiles in them? And what have they meant to you? What does that symbol mean to you? I still stick with the whole idea that right now, when we dream, it's kind of individual, and we have our own dream language because we've been so further separated from a tribe-like way of living. So that's why we all have our own individual dream language, and each thing that comes up in a dream as a symbol that stands out, it's going to mean something for someone else. So I think it's good to write down your dreams and really see how it fits into the waking world, because in that way you understand, what you're doing here on this earth. Why did you come here? What is your mission? What is your passion? And what is your gift? And if you can find that, then you won't, if you are right now, won't be working 9-to-5 jobs that you don't want to work. You'll be living your passion. You'll be living the purpose that you were sent here, that you brought yourself here for, to do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing here, to give your gift to the world. So thank you so much, subscriber and viewer, for the donation. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed today's show about Dream Talk, and everyone else who has been so gracious enough to leave kind comments, like my videos, share them with your friends and family, just view it, even if you don't subscribe to my channel. I really, truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.